The recent cold weather adds to the list of concerns for farmers in western North Carolina. It's already been challenging enough to combat the destruction left behind by Helene. The farmers tell us they don't know when their land will be ready for new crops, but now below freezing weather is making it even harder. Our Giselle Thomas is live at North Carolina A&T to show how the university is helping out.
Yes, now North Carolina A&T's Cooperative Extension plays a huge part when it comes to Western North Carolina. There are farmers that are stationed down there. Now I am here with Dr. Mark Blevins. Now he is actually one of the associate administrators here for the Cooperative Extension. Now tell me a little bit about what are you guys seeing down there?
Lots of devastation, but resilient farmers who are making it. So the floodwaters and the Hurricane Helene just came through and washed some soils away, and in other farms deposited gravel and muck and all kinds of stuff. So very difficult situations, but farmers are making it and coming right through.
It's so disturbing to hear that, but I know that you guys are doing what you can to help them. I know you mentioned this area serves as a drop site to make sure we're able to get things for farmers, including the hay what some of these livestock would need. Tell me a little bit about how that works.
Sure. So there's relief spots throughout western North Carolina for equipment and for hay, animal feed, fencing, all that, because that was just wiped right out. And so you get cows and other animals roaming. So that was our first response, to get fencing and food for those animals. And so A&T serves as one of the drop sites to get those resources out west. And extension staff, NCDA, all kinds of folks are staffing those locations to help growers get what they need.
I know North Carolina is such a huge agricultural state. Just so people can understand the need for those kinds of items, can you tell me a little bit about how that comes into play with like a daily farm life activities? I know hay also serves as food, but also protection for the animals.
That's right, and that's so important, especially as the weather gets so cold. So having food, having some spots to bed down, and growers from across the state are providing those materials so that other growers can utilize that when their pastures and their barns were wiped out.
Just another aid in helping those. I know as from what we've talked about before, this is still in that recovery process. We're not yet next to the rebuild. Again, this is a drop-off site if you want to be able to give back and some of those items for those farmers. Live in Greensboro, Giselle Thomas, WFMY News 2.